Hello, and a very, very good afternoon. Good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. It's our favourite tune, that one. That we just we always laugh at that music because it's just a bing, 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 bing. It's just the funniest, and you know why we're laughing, don't you? You laugh at it too. Oh dear.
You are the best Sparta.
Debbie knows. Oh dear. Welcome to the ever professional. I am not Debbie Fisher. Do not call me Debbie Fisher. I'm not the one. Right, let's start again. Hello and welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for this masterclass. It's going to be all about the foil press. So it's a great opportunity. There he is. A great opportunity for you to learn more and purchase this amazing machine. But also, if you're one of those people who've already got it, for goodness sake, please get it out over the next 2 hours and learn along with us. Now, we're very excited. We're a little bit giddy because it is our Jubilee Club Inspire event. Now, this is brilliant for all of you who are already Club Inspire members. If you're not yet a Club Inspire member, do me a favour, do yourself a favour and sign up today. It's really easy to do. You go to our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. You tap the little icon there, little Club Inspire icon. You sign up. We need your name, we need your email address, and you create a password, and boom, you're in the club. It's free to do. You get 20% off your first order, and you'll also get £5, dollars, or euros credited into your account at the end of the event for you to spend. That's amazing. You'll also be a fully fledged Club Inspire member, which means you can then qualify for everything I'm about to show you, because for all of our Club Inspire members, over the next 5 days, you are going to see 3 for 2s. Now, this is across loads of different goodies on the website. 3 for 2s on all adhesives. You're also going to receive 3 for 2s if you need to stock up on Gemini accessories. So if you need to get some new bits and pieces for whatever machine you've got, then you can get those as well. Plus card stock. Selected card and paper is also on a 3 for 2 over the course of the event. Now, as your basket begins to fill up, you're thinking, oh, spending a bit here kind of thing. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, if they did some sort of points deal over the course of the event. We're giving you double points on all orders as well. So for every £1 you spend, you get 2 points this time around rather than the usual 1. So the more you spend, the more points you'll accrue. And if that wasn't good enough, we're giving you a free gift on all orders over £10 or $10. And that gift, by the way, changes each and every day. So make sure you come back for the 5 days of the Jubilee event because you'll get a free gift added into your basket. Now, if that wasn't enough, what do you want, seriously? We're also going to give you some special discounts on your shipping. Yes, half price shipping for US customers, which is amazing. So if you are stocking up on all those 3 for 2s, if you're filling your baskets, taking advantage of the deals, half price shipping for you guys in the US, free standard shipping for UK customers as well. So you're not even having to worry about your shipping charges, which is amazing. And to top all of that off as well, we are also giving you triple Club Inspire points for today only on Totally Tiffany products. That ends at midnight tonight, but definitely worth having a little look around the Totally Tiffany section on the website to stock up on those goodies and to receive those extra points. Also worth bearing in mind that over the course of this show and the next show, if you happen to send in a little message, if you happen to ask a little question, you stand the chance of winning a goodie bag. Yes. We've got goodie bags to give away, one in this show, one in the next show, and all you've got to do is comment, whether you're watching on Facebook or indeed on YouTube, say hello, ask a question, send us a bit of banter, whatever you like, and the more times you comment, the more chances you have got of winning, and I will give you more details on that as we head through the show. Now, as we said, it is all about the foil press machine. We've got a brilliant deal for our UK customers, and we've also got some amazing 70% savings on foil press goodies on the website. Make sure you check them out. Low stock on a lot of those goodies. Also, low stock now on the mystery bag. We had this earlier on, launched it this morning. It is a foil press mystery bag, and in the space of the 2 hours, it has gone limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means...
Soon won't be seen.
Yes, Debbie, yes. There's the green. 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 There it is, limited stock. Shall I show you very quickly what's in here? Last chance, you're probably not going to see it again. Less than 10% of the stock remaining. That's what limited stock is. So, if I very, very quickly go through here, and then we'll say hello to our lovely, crafty guests the other side of the studio. The alphabet I'm about to show you here, all these dies are worth more than the value of the bag. So these are worth $44.99 or $49.95. So you're going to get your uppercase alphabet. You're also going to receive in the bag your lowercase alphabet. That is also included for you. And then on top of, it's upside down. And then on top of that, you're also going to receive all of your numbers as well. So that's worth more than the value of the bag. A brilliant way for you to be able to personalize all of your cards, invitations, wedding stationery potentially, but that's not all that you're going to get in here, because the value of the bag is worth over £100 or $120. We're going to give you another silicone cooling mat. We're also going to give you some of your finger protectors. Those are included. You've got beautiful decorative border stamps in there as well, which are going to look the absolute business once you foil them up. You're also going to get your ordinals as well, so perfect again if you're making things like wedding stationery or birthday cards, Christmas cards. You've got your st and th in there. Then you've got your slightly bigger ampersand, which is the foil stamp and die, but you've got that beautiful little and, but then you finish it off with the stamp, so it's going to look absolutely amazing. You've got a party stamp in there as well for all of those invites that I'm sure you'll be sending out. And then last but by no means least, we're going to give you 3 rolls of your papercraft foil as well. So you've got a roll of the disco ball, a roll of the Aurora, and a roll of the icicle as well. All of that for £24 or $32 is bonkers. That's why you need to pick it up right now, because it's going to disappear. The stock will go. Let's get on over to the other side of the studio and say hello to the lady who's leading this masterclass. It is the one and only Queen Bee, with it being the Jubilee. I call her Debbie McGiggles. You know her as the one and only, one of my absolute faves, Debbie Fisher.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
How are you? I like your new top, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, nice and floral. Yeah. It was a bargain. It was a bargain.
Yeah.
I got it on the sale rail.
Oh, did you? Sale rail?
Yeah, I like a sale rail.
Yes, oh, so you can't beat a sale rail.
Can't beat a sale rail.
This is a great show for people who are worried about the foil press. Maybe they've already got it and they've never got it out of the box, or maybe they're thinking about getting it. We're going to go back to basics, aren't we, today?
Absolutely. So every so often, you'll notice we sort of bring a foil press show, whether it's just partly in a show or we do a masterclass on them just to refresh, because we know what you're all like out there. We do it ourselves as well. We tend to use this, love it, but then we put it away because lots of other things come out and we want to start doing those, and then we completely forget about it. And it's such a shame, because it's the most amazing foil system that you will ever own. And at that price today, it's incredible value. Now, the machine itself is slick, it's white, it's purple, it goes with the Gemini, it has the Gemini name to it, so you know that you're going to get quality here. What you will get when you unbox it, so the first thing you're going to notice is your main machine. This is really lightweight, so that can go anywhere. You can slot it sort of under your desk, under your chair. It's a really lightweight tool, so don't put it away anywhere that it's not going to be bought out at least on a weekly basis, because you're going to want to use this machine. So that's the main bit. This plate here is your consumables. You can buy more of these when you need it. They're not really, I've never replaced mine, so I think as long as you take care of it, it will last a long time. Now, taking care of it means that platforms you want to get right. So this one here, which you're going to get in your when you unbox, is the one that protects your bottom plate. You only use this if you're using a cut and stamp die, and I will explain that as we go on. You're also getting your top carbon plate. This is a really strong plate. Doesn't matter if it gets scratch, it doesn't matter if it gets foiled. This is just going to last you as long as your machine lasts you. It's a really good solid plate. This is always on the top, so always your top plate no matter what you're putting through the machine. You're then getting that silicone mat, so anyone that's gone for the actual goodie bag with the foil press, which is incredible, these are great for in the kitchen, but also I was thinking earlier, and I don't know why I'd not thought of it before, great for people with tongs, hair straighteners, all those sort of things, because we buy mat. We literally, I had to go and buy a mat to go on the heat resist mat. Yeah, my original one didn't come with anything to put it onto. Oh. So that's good for all your heat tools in the bedroom. It's a pretty colour, isn't it, as well? So you've got all that. Now, the first thing you do, you've got an on-off safety switch on the side. So always switch that off when you finish with the machine. Turn that on. What you'll notice, first of all, if we turn this around so you can see overhead, you'll see the actual display here. You've got your on and off switch here. So we're going to press that. So once you've pressed, there we go. Once you've pressed that, you'll get your zeros come up at the top there, and your red light will come on this section. This is your temperatures. So you've got your low heat, your mid heat, and your high heat. Most of the time, I'd say 99% of the time, you're only going to use your low heat.
Yes.
And then you would press, oh, I'd already need to press it on. You press it on and you wait for this light to go green, which shouldn't take too long because I've already had it heating up. Now, straight away, it will start to heat. Now, the most important thing about the machine, when you take this plate in and out, you make sure you do just take it in and out. You don't tip it forward, you don't wiggle it about, you literally use the prongs. So if I just tip it up there, you can see those little sections there. They will meet in the sections that we've got at the bottom here, and they will just go directly into those, and that's what's going to keep your machine really well. Then you've got your minutes, you've got your seconds, your start and your reset. So the reset is just, if we put it onto seconds, I've got 11 seconds there, I can just press reset and it will take it back down to 0, but you can do that plus or minus. You can see our foil press has now gone green, so we've got the green light. It means it's heated up to the right amount of temperature. If you walk away or the doorbell rings or someone comes around for a cuppa and you forget about it, don't worry, it won't overheat. It will just start flashing cool to cool itself down. So it has got a safety system inside, so it's not going to harm anything. Right, the next thing that you're going to have is the Gemini Foil Press booklet. So this is your user guide. Now, this isn't 100% factual, and I mean that. That sounds strange to say that, doesn't it? All the instructions are, this is a guideline. It's exactly that. It's just a guideline. Okay. So it will tell, I'm just going to pop my glasses on so I can read it. It will tell you at the sides here what materials you're using, and this is just for your foil stamp dies. It means that cardstock such as 300 GSM, pearlized cardstock, vellum, mirror card, acetate, faux leather, fabric and satin ribbon. And it tells you if you've got a small die, a medium die or a large die. It also tells you if you need additional shims in there. And then we go on to the foil stamp and cut dies, and I'm going to bring them in straight away so you can see the difference. A normal die, or I know we call them dies, these do not cut, they're stamps, so a foiling stamp. Yeah. Is silver. Now, a cut-in die will be a darker grey. So that's always the difference between all of them. This one will cut out as well as foil. This one will just foil. So what that tells me is that then my foil stamp and cut dies, they do different temperatures, still all on low. You can see all of these are on low, and it gives you our time limit for small dies, our time limit for medium and for large dies, and tells us for additional shims. It then goes on to tell us our multi-surface rolls. So our normal foil stamps, and then we've got your multi-surface rolls. They're two different ones, and I'm going to bring two in. Let me find my other one. Just the best way I can say to know the difference, and I didn't make the mistake earlier, inside the foil roll of your mixed media is a brown roll. Inside your paper crafting one is the white one. Okay. So most of your paper crafting, you're going to use your white one. So let's pop that to the side. It's then going to tell you exactly the same, but you would do these on higher heats. But we have found lots of these things, especially like your faux leather, you can still use with your normal foils. Now, it's going to tell you everything you get in your booklet, include it in your box when you unbox, including some gold foil. You will then have all full instructions of exactly how you do them, how you put them into the actual system to create, and just a little hints and tips that you get within your booklet there. Cool. Right, shall we get started, Ben? Shall we show exactly what it can do? Yeah. So we're already heated up. The first thing I want to do, let's bring in our biggest, these are insane. Are these both $8.99, Johnny?
Yeah.
So this one is the ornate screen, was it? Can't remember what it was called now. Was it?
Ornate swirl, wasn't it?
Ornate swirls, regal, ornate regal, swirl.
I'm sure it was. Oh, it's just royal swirl.
We're just making them all. We're just making it all up.
We'll find out. It was definitely
We're going to find out what it was.
It's 70% off. $8.99.
See, that's $8.99 as well.
But there's not many of them. That's the only bad thing.
Okay, so they're not going to last too long.
No,
but you definitely want to get yourself a background die. These are large background dies. Now, the first thing we want to do is to see what size die and what temperature we have. So we look in our booklet. I'm just going to bring in some, I did have right next to me here, it is some black cardstock. So I'm just using 300 GSM. We've got a large die and it's saying 30 seconds. So we're going to place our die onto here and I'm going to do it as it says, and it's how Craig does it, how it says in the booklet, so I don't so you don't confuse you, and then I'll show you how I do it throughout. I don't think it really matters. Now I'm going to use my Gemini Junior plates, my metal shim, just to heat it up, and then we're going to count up to our 30 seconds. So we're going to just pop that on the clock and then press start.
Now,
so
do you want questions as we go, or do you want to do sections after you've done?
I'm happy for you to do questions as you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because there's a few coming in.
Oh, I like that.
You've answered the first one, but I'll ask it again anyway, just in case, Dan, you popped out. Can you use the foil press dies as regular dies?
Oh, the foil press dies as regular dies. Yes.
But you can't use the stamps, can you?
You can't use the stamp ones. What you can use the stamp ones for, to emboss.
Yes.
So you can just run them through on a piece of card with no foil and it will emboss the print onto it in the background. So you can do that. Yes, you can. So these foil press die, stamp and foil dies, if you don't use them with the foils, yes, you can just cut them out.
So the darker grey ones you can?
Yes.
The other ones you can't?
No,
but they would emboss.
they're not cutting dies, they will emboss, yes. Absolutely. Right, so that's gone. Yeah, good question. So then we're going to take our foils, and I'm using my foils shiny side down. So always put shiny side down. We're then just going to push that up and bring in our black cardstock. I've been quite frugal with my piece of card here, so I'm going to make sure we've covered all of that. And then all we're going to do, we're going to put that top plate on that I said, so our carbon plate here, make sure it's butted up to here. So if I do that, you can see it's knocking against something. You want that to be completely in line with that. And then we can take that off and run that through.
Question.
Well, I like this. It's good just having,
Mary says, Debbie.
Yes.
Can you use heat-resistant acetate on the foil press?
Heat-resistant acetate. Yes.
Foil press, yeah, you can.
That's what. That. Yeah, heat-resistant. Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Do another one?
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll know the answer to this, but you might know. But what temperature is supposed to be for the low, medium, and high? Do we know the actual temperatures?
I don't know the temperatures. No. Good question, but I don't know it. Are we ready for the reveal?
Oh, let's do the reveal. Here we go.
Yes. Are you ready? Look at that. Every single part of that. I mean, look at that. That's so. Oh,
it's gone. That background die disappeared.
Gone.
You sold it out,
gone.
Debbie.
But what I am going to, I'm not surprised. I mean, $8.99. Just a heads up, guys, the chandelier one is still there and it's only $8.99. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it?
But there's only a few of them left, I think. 15 left.
Don't say that. Don't
sorry.
Say that.
Well, I just want to make sure that everyone gets them.
That's a heavy die, that is. Let me pop that onto there.
Oh, there's only 5 left now, apparently.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. Right, now, we're just going to finish this because I want to show that we normally say that this is waste. We don't class this as waste because actually this creates another beautiful background. So what we're going to do is pop that into place. I'm going to bring in another sheet of black card. We're going to pop that over the top, but I'm also going to bring in a couple of card shims as well. So let's just bring in some card shims. We're going to pop that over the top, and then this time I'm going to use my magnetic shim, and then we're going to use our top plate over the top of that. And this time I'm going to put this up to 45 seconds. You will find it in your booklet, and press the start, because what we don't have no more in this is any metal. So there's no metal dye heating up in here. So we want to create as much heat inside here to put that foil, because they are hot foils that you can't, and it's another good tip actually, Ben, there are, or another thing to keep in mind, there are foils on the market which are cold foiling,
right,
and they would just stick to glues and adhesives. These that you want for, they won't go on to the hot foiling, they won't transfer onto hot foiling, because you don't need no glues with these. But what I did find out, and we will do it later on, is that we can use our hot foils onto glues as well, so which I never knew. And that was our lovely Craig that taught me that, because I didn't know. Right, so we've bleeped, we are ready, and then we're going to run this one through. So bearing in mind we've got the extra shims on there, I've got the magnetic shim. So the only things you would need extra are magnetic shim and your metal shim from your Gemini Junior. Oh, and I did say I would set up, so if anyone does need me to show them, I will set up the Gemini so we can use the platform to what you've got in your, which you just literally, that's so strange, isn't it?
No, I heard you, I was listening.
Oh, you was listening,
and I had it there,
yes.
so I picked it up, because I'm
So we will set it up and show you how that works with the machine.
Question?
Yes.
So you've obviously got the extender plate to use with your Gemini.
Yep.
This system, could you use it, I mean, heaven forbid, if you had another die cutting machine, could you use it with another brand's machine, or is it specifically designed for us?
It's been specifically designed to work in the Gemini, so it won't work in any other machine, unfortunately. And also we have got heat sensors built into our machines, which means that they safely work together.
Okay, Kathy was asking, that was all. The Foilpress top plate extender is available there, details on your screen, £9.59 or $12.77 is the deal on that one. So if you are going to use it with the Gemini, that's one that you'll need to add into your basket.
Absolutely. Right, so this is what we call the waist. Now, putting that on top, heating it on, look at that.
Ooh, yes.
That's completely clear, and we've now got our beautifully foiled black card. So we have in fact got a tooth out with those dies. Now I know this die has, or this stamp has sold out, but you can do this with any of the dies. So whatever you foil, use that waist to refoil the waist down, and it just, I mean, look how amazing that looks. Incredible.
Such brilliant results, and that's why you need to get this today. UK viewers, do not miss out on this. I've got to say well done to Kerry, who says, and Kerry, you were watching the last show, you said, well guys, it's been sitting for a year and a half on the shelf, and after watching this morning, I have got my Foilpress out and I'm ready for masterclass.
Yay.
And Kerry, keep us updated as to how you get on through the show, and let us know if you foil something, what you're foiling. We'd love to know. Laurie's in saying, good morning everyone, great day here in Gilbert, Arizona. Excited to see the Foilpress. It is a magical machine. Bethan saying this is going to be this is going to be my birthday present. Better start dropping hints. Yeah, get dropping them, because these are proving very popular today. Kimberly says, I have the Gemini Foilpress, but I'm still not an expert at using it. Get it out now and get using it with us, Kimberly, and you'll become the expert. I've got to say hello to Carol, who says, I love the Foilpress. Though I'm not doing as well with the 9x12 platform, I seem to get more over foiling. Well, we'll look at that a little bit later on, can't we? We'll
yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Right, so the papercraft foils, we have got plenty for you. If you want to select these individually, you can. There's big savings to be had on the website. However, if you decide that you just want to go for a big bundle, then you can do these bundles. You're going to get 7, and I'll show you a few of them. So you've got some gorgeous silver included in here. So this £15.19 or £19.19 if you're a platinum member. One of my faves in here is the gorgeous disco ball. That's included, 5 metres of each colour you're going to get. Then you've got the gold, silver shimmer, I should say. This one I know is unfurled as well, so I'll open this one up for you. Did this one earlier. Take a look at that bad boy. I mean, seriously, imagine using that on your Foilpress to add that next level to your card, to your project, whatever you're making. You're getting 12 metres of that included. You're also going to get exactly the same again in the gold, though, the gold shimmer that Debbie was using a little bit earlier on. You're also going to receive your plain gold, You're going to receive your rose gold, and also you're going to get 5 meters of the beautiful icicle as well. So it's 12 rolls, and as we said, 99% of the time you're going to be using this, and it's going to cover the most of the materials that you'll be attempting to foil. £15.19 or £19.19 is your price on that. But again, go quickly, as with all of the foil press goodies, they are proving very, very popular indeed. I think I just heard an invitation there from producer Johnny. Shall I come over?
Come and join me, Ben.
Are you
Come
sure?
and join me, absolutely.
I'll sort all that out in a minute. I'm coming over. Follow me. Here we go. It's a long way.
It's always good fun, isn't it, when we can be... yeah, you are that side. I was thinking there's a big gap that side, so we're all good.
The thing is I genuinely have never used this before. So with my die cutting, I use a manual machine. I've had a play around with a Junior and a Gemini on various shows, but I've never, ever, ever used this. So it's going to be the first time, so be gentle.
I'm laughing because Johnny just goes, he's tall, isn't he? It's not, it's because I'm short.
I am tall. I'm 6 foot with me shoes on. How tall are you?
5'3". So I'm quite short.
Not that short. There's shorter people in craft.
There are shorter people in craft. A little Hayley and Carol, the Dreamies, they're all things come in small packages.
Leanne's
That's what
short.
my mum used to say. Leanne's short, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I always do feel I do look. Oh yeah, that was one of the first shows I did with Leanne, and I said to her, what did I say, Johnny? I said, Are you? I said, why you? I think I said, why you sat down? Are you going to stand up? And she said, I am standing up.
Oh no! Oops. So you had the wrath of Leanne.
The law court of Leanne. I was there. I know all about it.
What should we do? Let's find some different bits. We've got quite a few bits. I've got 2 projects that we're going to get done, so I think we'll do that in the final hour. I just want to have a look at some sort of different mediums and what we can do. So we've seen like the dies. Let's have a look at some of the different materials that we can cut out of. So glitter cardstock. That's not something you would think that you could foil onto, or would you want to, because it's beautiful as it is. But actually, if you can enhance anything, why wouldn't you? What I love about this as well, Ben, is if you put a stamp onto this and not foil it, it becomes an indentation. So it's almost like an embossed detail onto your glitter cardstock, which looks really cool. So we've got this one. Let's take some faux leather.
Okay.
So we've got some faux leather, and also let's take some vellum. So 3 very different items here.
8 of the mystery bag left, by the way.
Only 8.
Yep.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's crazy value, isn't it? Right, let's trim this, and then we can always go back to a few things later.
By the way, get your foil press out. Join along with us. It's not an official craft along, but you can do what we're doing right now. Well, it will be slow because I'll be doing it. So snail's pace for you now.
Right, I tell you what. I'm going to get you to do it all from scratch.
You have to tell me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So, right, you've got your machine, okay? We're going to be looking at some faux leather. So look in your booklet on your page. Have you got your glasses, Ben? Or can you read that? Are you all right to read it?
I should be all right. I could probably borrow yours, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, you could. Would you like
So
that?
I don't want to stretch them on my big head.
No, they're only like cheap ones.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So what were we using? The full stamp?
We're using the faux stamp, so it's this section here.
This section here. And what we're using...
So what would you class that as? A small, medium or large
Hang
die?
on, let me line it up. That's going to be... That's about a third, isn't it? So that's a small.
No, see, I would say that was a large. Because you're putting it right to the top. See, I would say...
Oh, I thought if it was a third...
It is, but... so a third, I would say, is a small die.
Right.
You wouldn't then, if you put these, sorry, let's pop this there so everyone can see what we're doing. So if you've got that one, and your, what did I do with them? They've disappeared.
Well, this is good to know because I got that. So I thought that, like, if it was the full size of the plate, that would be a large.
I've lost the die that we had earlier.
Which one?
The background one.
Oh.
What have I done with it?
What you done? Where's it
Here
gone?
it is, yes.
Well, that's definitely large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you, in comparison
So that's
of
medium.
those 3, yeah.
Small, medium.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I would say, so I wouldn't say that's a third. I would say that's nearly half of that.
It's yeah. I guess.
Are you doing a man look?
No.
Let's turn it this way so everybody can see.
Oh yeah, it's probably a half now.
Yeah.
Just under a half. It's more than a third. Well, a third is about there, isn't it? In the middle of the, yeah, so it is. I'd say that's a medium then.
Yes, there you go. So medium die. So medium,
we got
large.
there in the end, didn't we?
Yeah, so I would just sort of think cleverly about your dies. I mean, obviously, if you've got a die this size, it's a third of your machine, and then a medium, and then your large dies, yeah.
Right.
So for a medium die...
Leather.
We've got leather, yeah.
So it says on low, this is always low.
Yep.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, yes.
Yep.
Okay, right, so what we need to start off with, you need this one.
Yep.
That one is going to protect your mat.
Okay.
It's the only time we use the this shim. It's to protect your mat from cutting dies because they're slightly thicker.
Okay.
What else would we do now?
Need to set the timer.
Need to set the timer. So set the timer for 30 seconds.
20.
Oh, 20. Oh, I got it wrong.
Oh, my head's in the way, isn't it? 20.
20 seconds, that's it. Move that over a little bit. We need, what foil colour would you like?
Oh my goodness me, don't give me that choice.
We did have, you had the sparkly one earlier. Where's the sparkly one?
We can cut some off that one if you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
There you go.
Just
That's it. Yeah, I
yes,
think we're good.
beauty.
Yeah, I think we're good.
So that goes on.
Yeah, so you put that onto there.
Does it matter where?
Not really, but I would put it more so it's the other way round because only so your material's not hanging off the edges. That's it.
Okay. Yep. Face down.
Face down. Well
Hey.
done. See, you're learning. Very nice.
Hey.
Always shiny side down.
Which is kind of the wrong way in your mind, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It does feel like the wrong way, and I've done it. And actually, if you do it the wrong way, Ben, all you're going to get is a really pretty die because it's going to foil your die. Mm-hmm. So then next.
The doodah.
Yep.
I go on there.
Yep. Okay. And then all I normally do is just put my fingers around just to check that it's covered.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can feel that.
That's it.
Let me doodah.
Then what we want to do is, because it's a cutting die, we want to put our metal shim.
Okay.
It's quite nice doing it like this because I feel like we're doing it in real time, so people really take it in what you need. And then your carbon plate's always on top. Okay. And remember what I said about butting it up to that surface. So can you see, you can feel that there, yeah. And then press start. You haven't pressed start.
No, I'm building up.
Oh, it's building up. Sorry, Ben, sorry. Are you like this when you craft with Daisy at home?
A little bit, but I've never done anything quite as exciting as this before.
It's very exciting.
It is exciting. It's the first time I've done it. This is what you guys should do. Don't be scared. Have fun.
Absolutely.
Be excited. If it goes wrong, it doesn't matter, does it? It's not the end of the world.
It's not going to go wrong.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. 2 seconds.
2,
1, 0. Now remember, when you pull it out, hold the top and pull it out towards the wall.
Oh yeah, I've not done this before. We'll change. So just pull it straight out.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. Then hold the sides because you want to still hold it all in place.
Yeah.
That's it, and then put it into the machine.
Okay. Oh, here we go, Benny boy. Here we go. Hey. And like you just said, by the way, it wasn't. I mean, it's warm, but it's not like overly hot, is it? When you take that off.
No.
If you're worried, it's not like the hottest thing in the world.
That's it. And then you can do the reveal.
That comes off there.
This is very exciting, Ben.
I know, right? Hey, no, just take.
Yeah, take it off.
Ooh.
Oh, it'll come away. There you go.
So you can keep that bit.
You can keep that bit, yeah. You can use that for something else or foil it, yeah. And then you just need to sort of crinkle the edges so you can sort of find a bit to peel off.
So I'm not.
Because obviously this is material that we're using. It's a faux leather.
Oh, nails. It's all right, I'll get there.
You will.
Here we go. Come on.
It's there.
So, come here.
That's it. Keep flicking.
Come here.
Oh, there we go. Big reveal. Oh, look at that.
Boom! Back of the net. Look at that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
hello.
Ben.
Where am I? That's right,
That's because you should have been there.
I'm here, look. I'm well chuffed with that.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? And so effective. And it cuts it for you. It does everything for you and foils. But let's not stop there, Ben, because let's then do what we did before, but we want to use our waist.
All right, yeah.
So let's bring the machine back in.
Okay.
So when you're doing a waist, what you do need to do, you have to bring in extra shim. So we can take this one off. You want to lay this, but this time we're going to put the opposite, so your shiny side, oh no, shiny side is still down.
Okay, you have to remind me how to do this. Right, shiny side down.
Yep, shiny side down.
Right.
And then we're going to bring
in the middle again?
Yeah, anywhere. Then you want a piece of card that is going to, actually, let's put a piece that it's going to be able to be seen.
Black.
Put a black piece on.
Good news, yep.
And then we're going to put a couple of extra shims. So always want the extra shims. That's just because it's gone to green, because it was out of the machine, it was red. Yep. Extra shims, and then you want to put your magnetic and then your top plate.
Butt it up.
Yep, butt it up to there.
Butt it up.
And then your top plate.
You need that one because
there.
it's
just your extra shim, and it's the top hard one as well that goes through machine. And then you want 45 seconds on the clock.
Can you say 45 seconds on the clock, please? It's like a quiz show.
45 seconds on the clock, please.
There we go. Go on, Mose.
That's like every time you were saying earlier, what do prizes make, or what do prizes mean?
Oh, yeah. What do points make?
The prizes, that's it. Yeah, I was thinking Bruce Forsyth.
Let's start there.
Oh, start, sorry, yep.
Here we go. Few comments coming through. Rose says, Ben, you are so funny.
He is very funny.
I'm excited. Yes. Debbie, you are a fantastic teacher. Very patient. Ben is just so excited, says Shirley. Love it. I do love it. I love learning something new. Ben, you are hysterical. Woohoo, you did it, says Rose.
Woohoo, yes.
And Lynn says, I love to see Ben get so excited. But that's how you guys should feel, right?
Absolutely.
You should feel excited about giving this a go.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't
What's
be nervous.
nice about it, Ben, and I know you've got me in the studio, but everybody can do it. It is just following simple instructions. It's all in the booklet. And if you're not really sure, just keep watching back the programmes, and then you'll be able to see each step of the way and how you do it.
And you can
like anticipation, like, oh, it's counted down.
2, 1.
Blast off.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. That's what Leanne used to say. I'm ready. Oh, you can take it out now and put it through. Yes.
Don't.
No, always hold it out. And always try, because when something's underneath, you don't want it to shift always. So try and sort of hold it down like that as you pull it out.
Okay. Well, you've done it now.
No, right. You've done it, Ben.
Yeah. So
that's it.
2.
Offer it in. It'll take it from you. Once it grabs, that's it. You've got a knot. And it's really not hard, is it? It's so simple. It takes it from you, comes out the other end. Perfect.
Whoa, good catch. I can see questions coming through, which we'll do in a second, by the way. So we do that one. That one. Oh, I forgot how many layers there were. It's like pass the parcel, this, isn't it? Hey? Oh, number one. Oh, is it on?
Oh. You got to peel it off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, you have to peel it. It's like a carrier sheet, isn't it? So all that waste was on the carrier sheet. You peel that away. Look.
Whoa!
Look at that. Amazing.
Look at that.
Amazing.
So,
and that probably could have done with an extra 10 seconds, I would say. But, and that I quite like sometimes when it comes out like that, because it's quite, what's the word, like rustic quite, sort of vintagey.
That's what I was going for.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know.
I was going for the rustic vintage look.
And that's how you do it with all the dyes. But I love that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
That could be like a little belt buckle or something, couldn't it?
Santa buckle. You can have Santa this year.
Santa buckle.
Santa buckle. Yes. All you got to do is thread a scarf through it, haven't you?
Yeah. Can I?
You can have it. You can have it. Take it. It's your first. You can have that. Absolutely.
How good is this machine? Few little questions and some comments. Questions. Good morning from Altoona, Pennsylvania, says Christine.
Ooh, good morning.
Question. Are there any Foilpress dyes in the slimline line, or can you use a regular slimline dye in it? Well, you can.
Yes, you can, and we will cover that, absolutely.
And there are different sizes of dyes, aren't there? You'd have to have a good
so many different sizes. Yeah, I don't know about slimlines. We do have lots online. I'm not sure if we do a slimline one as such. We do border dyes, so they're sort of slimline. So, but have a look.
Imani, hello Imani.
Hi Imani.
Says, I love vellum, but I run out and I use parchment paper instead. Can you still foil on parchment paper that is used in parchment piercing crafts? I hope that makes sense.
Yes, it does. So, yeah, so parchment is thicker than what vellum is. So what it might mean, we're going to do some vellum. I think you'd probably have to add maybe 5 to 10 extra seconds on. And again, it's trial and error. Give it a go. Just get a little tiny scrap piece so you don't, because I know parchment can be quite expensive. So just use a little scrap piece or something you've cut off the end. Just try and do a little bit of foiling on it and see how many seconds you have to do. Because sometimes it's just about practicing and getting what's right for you. So, but it would definitely, you would definitely be able to foil onto it, yes.
And Mary says, Debbie, when would you use the medium/higher setting on the foil press, please? Well done, Ben, on your foiling. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You would use it when you are using your...
the other foil?
Yes. Now, the other foil is, it takes more heat to foil down onto something. So if you've got thicker materials, so such as real leather, not faux leather, or it might be something like denim or felt or something that's more of a mixed media material, even things like cork, hessium, that sort of stuff, then you just then put it onto your medium level or high level. But most of the time, I have to be honest, I think until we got everything, we realised that we could do most of that with our paper crafting for and only use the lower heat. But yes, that's what you would use it for, is your thicker ones, and that's when you use the higher heat. We tend to just use the lower heat because it works on most things.
So general rule of thumb is use your paper craft foil, which we've got the bundles of today, for most things, and use your low heat for most things. The majority of the time you won't use the medium or high, and you won't use a multi-craft foil, you'll just use...
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Mary Pat says, woohoo, I'm getting congratulations.
Oh, I'm not surprised. You did a brilliant job.
Can I have another go a bit later?
Yes, definitely.
We're going to give you a chance. Just wiggling. We're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets right now. If you're after the mystery bag, by the way, that is going to sell out. We've got low single figures remaining on that. But if you want to know more about the Foilpress, get the questions in. We'll ask them as we head through this masterclass. And here is a really good little video to watch, which explains more about the features and benefits of the machine.
The Gemini Foilpress has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative Foilpress system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional-looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The Foilpress is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The Foilpress has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foilpress, made by crafters, for crafters.
Hopefully you found that video super useful as well. As we've said, get questions in on the show, craft along with us, but also, if you are fairly new or maybe you've not done it yet, subscribe to us on YouTube because you'll find lots of Foilpress masterclasses and shows where we've used the Foilpress previously, so you can see all of those demos and loads of hints and techniques from lots of our other crafters and lots of our other experts as well. So versatile, says Shirley Ann, it is. Lots of you loving the waste demos as well. Nikoni Hello says, silver is my most favourite of the foils, very adaptable to almost any any colour surface, almost any. Kay says, hello everyone, I love my foil press, but I need some ideas on how to use it best. Well, hopefully you're picking up a few ideas just here as well. I need to use my foil press, says Vicky Kennedy. Great class so far. Let us know if you break it out over the course of this show, because that's the whole point. We obviously want you to pick it up if you haven't got it, but if you have got it, we want you to get it out, get using it, and have some fun with it. EB says, this looks so easy and so beautiful. It is. I have to give it a go. I bought the bundle foils last month, so I need to find something to make. And Saya Rusky says, I just love the things you demonstrated this morning. I'll be getting out my foil press after the show, so I can pay full attention. Foiling on denim sounds very cool. It is. And the great thing, of course, is that you're not just going to be using your foil stamp and dies that you'll get for your foil press. You can use your thin metal dies that you've got already in your craft room, and you can use some of the amazing collections that we've brought you on the show today as well. I think specifically we've popped these collections into the show because these obviously are going to create beautiful products for you if you're just using them as dies. But if you look at the patterns on the Broderie Anglaise collection right here, you'll see why these would look absolutely beautifully foiled. So the Calais, for example, looks absolutely magnificent. Great die again to be cutting out for all of your backgrounds, but again, absolutely beautiful to use in conjunction with your foil press. And then, of course, alongside that as well, there you go. So there's your Calais. You've also got your Chantilly. So again, beautiful. Imagine how gorgeous that's going to look. Imagine getting that foiled in the old disco ball. I think that would look incredible. And I think potentially we might have a look at those foiled a little bit later on. £17.98 or $20.34 for the two. And also, chat about these quite a lot, and I'm glad we've got these on the show, the interchangeable sentiment dies. These are phenomenal because what you get with these is you get a selection of frames. You've got the detail, the inner side of the frame, and then you've got the outer die as well. So whether you're going to cut these straight into your cardstock or whether you're going to make little panels with these as well, you've got the opportunity to do it. However, the dies that you've got with the sentiments on, you can interchange within the different frames. And once again, I think we've popped these on the show because these would look beautiful, wouldn't they, with a bit of foiling on. Now, the deal on this again today is phenomenal. You're making a massive saving. I think this is another one of our 70% savings, actually. It is, yes, 70% off you're saving here. So comes down from almost £90 to £101. Sorry, £90 or $101 to £21.58 platinum or $24.41. So this one here is called your butterfly foliage. So again, beautiful frame, and then you can pop in either happy birthday, happy Easter or happy thoughts. This one here just for you, again, gorgeous on its own, but imagine getting this beautifully foiled up with a selection of foils that we've brought to you today just for you, miss you and thank you. Then you've got sending hugs, again, plenty to love about the foliage frame that you've got there. This one is called Wildflowers, sending kisses, love and hugs. Best wishes. Every time I see this, even if it's not on a foil press show, I always think the foliage that you've got there would look absolutely beautiful foiled. The vines in best wishes, best friend and best of luck. Then you've got the sending wishes, again completely different frame, but those three sentiments will pop inside. Sending wishes, birthday wishes and get well wishes. And then lastly, how gorgeous is that going to look foiled up to the max. Congratulations, condolences and celebrate. Massive deal again, £21.58 or $24.41 is the platinum price on that. Don't forget as well, if you're not yet a Club Inspire member, it is the time to be signing up because you'll get a £5, $5 or €5 credit into your account if you sign up during our Jubilee event, which runs from now up until the end of the weekend. Right, keep the questions coming. We'll get back on over to Debbie to see some more demos, and I'll fire some questions her way in just a moment. What are you going to do next, Debbie?
Right, well, as you were just showing those, I thought, oh, I've just had a little idea about what we can use with those on the foil press. So I'm just cutting one out, which is the sentiment ones that we've just done. Okay. So, yeah, let's just cut one of those out. tap that out. I love these sentiments. I think they're really clever that you've got 3 different sentiments with one die cut. Yeah, which are amazing. And just what you were saying as well there, Ben, and I also want to try it with the creator card dies that we've got on the show as well. I've not tried these, but I'm just going to do it live because I think it's always worth trying something, isn't it? So first of all, this is a thin metal die. So this is in the collection. We've got that happy birthday that goes inside. So all that I've die cut this out, I'll show you why in a second. So first of all, I want to foil. Oh, I've turned it off. Let's turn it back on. It won't take long to come up to temperature. It's on red, but it'll go green. Once your die is down onto here, I'm going to then bring in what colour should we do? Let's do a nice pink. Just making sure it's the white one earlier, because you do need to have it on a higher setting if you're going for the mixed media.
Do you have a question?
Oh, yes, please.
I have a question, says My Little Melting Pot. Can you foil on a flower foam or any type of foam?
Oh, I've never tried it. So the thing that's straight away popped into my head is that foam is heat activated.
Yeah.
So I think if you put your flowers in there, I think the foam will shrink as soon as you put it onto the plate because it's quite hot.
Yeah.
So I don't think you would be able to do it.
Okay.
You would possibly be able to do it if it was cold foils and you put glue on them and then just tapped your foils on them. I just think our machine is going to be too hot. We could try it. I'm just going to have a look in this drawer because I see something foamy in here earlier.
Oh, here we go.
But
Here we go. Well, if we can find some, maybe we'll give that a try on your behalf.
I don't know if there's any flowers. It is just foam. There is some foam in here.
Okay. Lynn, just whilst you're looking, says, this is why I love Crafters TV, because not only are the demos very easy to follow for us beginners, but you make them fun as well. And also, we just give things a go. I mean, where else would you get this? Where else would you get this, right? You message into the TV channel and go, oh, can you do this? And then we go, oh, not quite sure. Let's give it a go. I mean, who else would do that for you? Who else? But it looks like we're gonna do it.
So I've just cut a really dodgy shape here, but only quickly because I wanted to see what it would do. So actually, it's not really. It probably isn't too hot for it to go onto. So I think you probably could foil it. I don't know how it would come out, so let's give it a go.
You can do it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, here we go, everybody. Here we go. This is a great question, My Little Melting Pot.
Yeah, so obviously you'll use your imagination, and that is a really pretty one of our die-cut flowers.
My Little Melting Pot, we love your name, by the way. I was going to say, what's your real name? But I don't think, I actually just quite like calling you My Little Melting Pot.
My Little Melting Pot.
That's what it comes up as, yeah.
Ah, that's so nice.
And just whilst you're cutting as well, I'll ask you this other question, because I don't think this is... Well, Becky says, if I get foil on the die, is it important to remove it? And if so, how do I get it off the die?
Well, a brilliant question, and I can answer it. You won't get it off. It won't come off.
Right.
And it makes your dies beautiful.
But it doesn't matter, does it?
No, they look lovely. They really do look like a foiled die. So, but it doesn't come off, doesn't wear off. It stays, because it's metal, it really sticks fast to it. I've tried everything, scraping, everything, and it stays on the dies. I have done it myself, and it's very, I can remember when Leanne, what am I looking for? I'm looking for sheets to shim up. I can remember Leanne coming on, we had like a big Zoom call learning about the foil press before it come on, so we sort of got training on the foil press, if you like.
Yeah.
And I'd already been using it because I was doing some work for HSN at the time, and I'd said to Leanne, she'd said like, any questions, and I said, well, can I tell you something that I've done that was really stupid? And that was one of them. I said, I've actually foiled my die, and will it harm my die? How can I get it off? And she said, actually, Debbie, it's not a stupid question. She said, most people do it because you can get your foils confused with which side is up and down. And the worst it can do is give you a really pretty shiny die. Yeah. And it does look really lovely when they're foiled. It almost makes you want to just go and foil all your dies. Right, there's the moment of truth. So we'll see if it sticks to the foil. And actually, what would be very nice is if it doesn't stick fully, if it just sticks in parts.
Well, because Sharon's got a follow-up question here saying, can the foil press be used to heat the flour-forming foam? Well, you're going to find out the answer to all those questions just right now, basically. Be interesting to see.
So it looks like it has, but let's see, it's because it's on there. Oh, there we go. Ooh. So actually, it's foiled that completely. Look at that.
Oh!
Wow, look at that. Do you know what I want to do now? Because now I'm wondering if you shrink it, what would happen?
Yeah.
So, and I don't think this is hot enough. We could turn it up a little bit. Let's turn it up a little bit and see.
So could you then, to go to Sharon's question, so we see that we can foil on top of it. Could you, so her question is on the highest heat, could you use the heat of that then with a tool to shape it like you're doing now?
Yeah, I think you would have to have it up quite high.
Yeah.
So it's bubbling, look, can you see? It's doing something, but it's just not. I think it's going to stop it from, oh, it is shrinking. I can see it starting to.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah. But it's definitely not going the way that you would normally do a flour.
What heat's that on?
So this is on medium now, but it maybe needs to go to high. I don't know how long it takes to get to the high, but I don't think, oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
It is a little bit. So, I mean, it's possible. I'd have to investigate. Oh, look, it is. Yeah, look, it's shrinking that now. It's going, oh, it's taking the foil off now.
Yeah.
But that's because I had it the other way. It's not making a full flour, but actually, I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? From a little shape. So, yeah, what's happening is it's almost like it's melting the foil. But, I mean, give it a go. That's what I would say. Who knows? But I would say it's not the best thing to use on your foils because it's not going to melt them enough. So I'm just going to go back down to my... Oh, look, good thing. Let me just show you what it's doing. Can you hear it? It says cool. So I've put it down to my lowest setting. It's now too hot for me to use because I'm using what I want it on. So it's actually cooling down for me. So it's a really good way to do it. Right, so while that's cooling down, let's just go back to what we were doing. So I was bringing in, just waiting for that to go down. I'm going to use these dies and pop them on. Just going to make sure we've got everything ready for it. So my piece of card, I got a piece of our foil. Shouldn't take too much longer to cool down. But it's good because it does show you because I want to go down to a lower temperature, it's telling me it's too hot now to put my dyes on that I want on for the lowest temperature.
Thanks for doing that little experiment, though. I think it's so cool to have shown that and just, like, as I say, nowhere else would have done that. So it's great you've just gone, oh, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen?
I'm trying to think someone said something to me the other day and said that, what was the words, that I'm... Because I always call myself an open book, because I think, ask me whatever, I'll never lie. I'm an oversharer, that's what I was called. And that probably is me, I probably do overshare.
I mean, that was good in that instant, I really love that. Anything else that you want Debbie to do over the course of the next hour, get in touch.
And I'm just waiting for it to cool down. It might be better if I turn it off completely and then it would just cool down. Let me take that out so it can actually cool itself down.
I tell you what, just whilst we're waiting for that to cool down, let's read a few more comments. And I'll tell you what, we'll also let you know who's won the goodie bag as well. Robbie just saying the interchangeable sentiment dies make gorgeous cards. This is a steal. It is. The interchangeable sentiments are a steal. Valerie Piccini, Ben, you have retained all of your childlike wonder. I know. I get very impressed by certain things. Gillian Grady says, I love my foil press. I learn something new whenever they feature on your shows. You've reminded me to get mine out again. Get your foil press out, have a play, get working with it. Anita says, oh, thank you for sharing the foil press overheated. I'd be freaking out thinking I'd broken mine if I heard it beep like that. No, it's just cooling down. It's just showing you the cooling down of the machine. Bethan says that is a very good feature to have. Just one quick announcement. I'm sure you know by now, in case you didn't, during this show and indeed the next show coming up, Creative Cravings, we are giving away one goodie bag for someone who just comments, basically. And the person who's won it in this show is Charlotte Clark. Congratulations, Charlotte Clark. Claim your goodie bag by just giving us a little email, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. I'm not quite sure what McGiggles is giggling about. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com is is the address you need to email, and we'll get that bag to you. Keep commenting now, keep asking those questions, and we'll give another goodie bag away in the final show, Creative Cravings, from 6 o'clock tonight. This is the deal you want to go for, though, the Foilpress machine. What a buy this is. Sadly only available here in the UK, but it's normally £100. We're down to $79.99 today, or $63.99 if you are a Platinum member. You get the machine itself with everything that you need to get going with it. Okay, so all of the additional goodies, as you can see, you're going to get all of your plates in there, you're going to get your cooling mat, you're going to get your tweezers, you'll get your little finger grippers in there too, plus we're going to give you a roll of your gold foil too, and then on top of that you're also going to get some foil stamping dice to be working with as well. There's the booklet. Always very handy to keep that in a place where you can find it nice and easily, because it's got your matrix in there as well to tell you exactly the heat that you will need, the time that you will need it for, depending on the size of the die that you're using, and indeed the material that you're going to be using as well. Go for this today. Honestly, I just think as soon as you've got this, you will be using it time and time again. Once you've got over that sort of barrier of, oh, I'm a little bit scared. Don't be scared. You've seen me have a go. It's fun. It's easy to do. Plenty of tuition out there, as we've just said, and a really great machine to have to add that next level of detail and elegance to your projects. Right, we are going to do some more foiling. I think you were going to do something before I asked you to do the demo with the
Yes, with
foam.
the sentiments.
Yes.
Yes. So this is a thin metal die. So I always think, if you think about all the many hundreds, if not thousands, of thin metal dies that you've got in your stash, you can now use them all to foil. Now, they do only foil your outline, so wherever it cuts, they will do that foiling. So I've put mine on my platform. My platform's nice and cooled down now. So yeah, in fact, I've never done that live, done the where you do it cooling down, but it's really good to know that that's what it does. So let's pop that on the top, and then we're just going to run that through. Now, even though it's a thin metal die, we don't need to do anything different apart from adjust our setting times. So for I'm just, in fact, I'm doing it off the top of my head, but this is going to take 20 seconds. So put it up to 20 seconds and press the start. Yeah, you don't have to do anything different. It's the same as if you were just foiling a die, but we're just doing the outline of the die. So letting that count down.
Linda's asked, for the regular dies, is it only the thin dies that we can use on the machine?
So mixed media dies, possibly. It just might, depending on the depth of a mixed media die,
okay,
you might just have to sort of, we can't adjust the shim. I think you'd probably do it with a one. The difference that it might do, it might cut it.
Right.
Because it is a thicker deep dish die, so it might actually cut that design. So let's take that off and then do our reveal. There we go. Ooh. So we've got that beautiful outline onto there, which is gorgeous. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then, I've cut out that middle section, this one here, but this time what we're going to do is I'm going to foil the die, so that die will then sit back in here. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's right. It's okay. Ignore me. I suddenly thought to myself...
Oh, no.
I suddenly thought to myself it had done a mirror image of it, but it hasn't. And then we're going to just, because I just don't want that to go onto the base, I'm just going to cut a little bit off of here. And that will go over the top. And this one, we're going to get a bit of a twofer, and I'll show you why in a second.
So I might be being slow here. So why is the foil that way up this time?
Because, so yes, don't want to confuse anyone. When we foil it, we want to foil onto this. Yeah. So because that's why I've put my card at the bottom, then this one. If I put it up, it would foil then up onto, so you normally put your shiny side down to transfer.
You're right, yeah.
So we want to do it the opposite way round this time because we want to transfer it downwards. Okay. So we're going to take those pieces of shim. So we've got our 2-card shim there, which we're going to place over the top. We're going to then take our magnetic shim over the top, and then our top one on top of that. And I know that we need around 40 seconds for that. So let's press that one. Because we don't have any metal in this, so we're not having any metal, it means that it takes a little bit longer to heat your card through. So we're just counting down those seconds, waiting for those to heat through. And I love this technique. This is a really nice one to do. And I not thought until you picked them up, Ben, and said about foiling the dies, I was going to do it with the other ones, which I'm still going to do, but I thought this would really lend itself to foiling the die cut.
Yeah.
And then you've got the same colour on the outside edge. That looks, I mean, I don't know if we can pick that up really so well on the camera, but it's very pretty. It's so lovely, really sparkly. You could also colour your butterfly in.
Yes, I love the idea.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take that out, pop that through. We're just going to run that through. I think I might have missed out my metal plate on that one, but let's see. Let's see.
So that will mean it might not take as well?
Yes, it might need an extra bit of pressure, but if I'm very careful, I'd probably be able to see. Oh, I think we're all good.
Oh, here we go.
I think we're all good. So, let's bring
Oh yeah,
that
it should
out.
be. You can see it through the...
Yeah, absolutely. So this is where you sort of get to here, because what it does, if I peel that off, nothing on there.
Yeah.
And you've then got an outline. So if I wanted to put that outline into there,
Brilliant.
you could foil that into your outline and then colour that in. But because we've actually done our die cut, look, we've got that on our happy bird. How clever is that? Look at that.
I love it.
And then we've got our full covered one there, which we
That's
can place
amazing.
back in there. Look at that. And that was just off the top of my head, and you could get the two of those and do that. But it does show you, the more you start to use your Foilpress, all these ideas will come to you. But I love that you could do that with those dies. And that, just trim the sides down. You've got another topper, haven't you? So, yeah. So it's another way of using those dies along with your Foilpress.
I'm so glad that we're doing this, because I think, do you know what, I think we're sort of learning along with you, as you guys are learning from what Debbie's doing. We're learning new things all the time from the questions that are coming in and from just trying things as well. Absolutely get the interchangeable sentiment die collection. £21.58 or £24.41 is the deal on that one. We're all up to date as far as the questions are concerned. So if you were thinking of asking a question and thought, oh, mine will get asked, ask it now, because I've got room for your question to ask to Debbie. We're going to take a short little break here. So any questions you think of, get them in. Any pictures you want to send in to us as well, get those in, and we'll show them if you're foil pressing along with us right now. But more importantly, get your baskets and your carts checked out, and we'll come back with the final part of our masterclass after this short little break.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products, with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Lots of you checking out your baskets during that little break there. We're still pretty good on the questions, so I haven't seen any more come through, but if you've got one you want to fire our way, please do. Now is as good a time as any. Bad news, I have a bad news bear. The Foilpress mystery bag, don't scream and shout, but it's now it's gone. If you've got that in your cart, you need to be checking it out because we've got more people with it in their baskets than we have available. But we are back for another 50 minutes or so of your masterclass. Any more questions you want to ask about the Foilpress machine, get those in. Just reminding you, we have kickstarted our Jubilee event where there's so many reasons to shop with us. Not least, you got half price US shipping, free standard shipping here in the UK. Also, if you spend over £10 or $10, you'll get a free gift added to your cart. Different gift each and every day over the course of the event, and that's just a few of the reasons why you need to shop. If you're not yet within Club Inspire, join up today and get a £5, $5 or €5 credit added into your account. Right, the Foilpress machine is available for our UK viewers. You've got a 20% saving today, less another 20 if you are a Platinum member. And we're going to come back to it. This is the time as well, if you want to see anything, if you want Debbie to, dare Debbie. If there's anything that you want to try over the course of the next sort of 50 minutes or so, within reason, maybe you've thought, oh, I wonder if the Foilpress can do this. Ask us a question, and if we think it's doable, we'll give it a go. But yeah, it's all coming up. And what we're going to look at next then, Debbie?
Right, so I thought, may not work, but I thought as we did the other one, we winged it a little bit. Let's try
Debbie.
the other one that we've got. Because what my thinking is on this is that because it does the outline of the actual die, this is one of the Create a Card ones, so I'm using the Wild and Free, the one with the deers on the front.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking that because it comes with a stamp set, the stamp should go inside the lines, which then, yes, so it's the Create a Card one here. So let's take that off.
Oh, so what you're saying, you can foil the outline of it and then stamp it?
Yeah, so can you see here, the outline's foiled. So then I was thinking, well, then we must be able to stamp on the inside. So let's have a look. Now, the good thing about this, let's use the stamping platform, if I can find where I put it. Oh, I'm sure it's probably right in front of me. Yes, it is. So let's pop that onto there.
Create a Cards are on the screen now for you. I'll show you them all in full in a bit. There's a 70% saving on those.
Yeah, it's amazing. They're such good value, aren't they?
Yeah.
With how many you're getting. So yeah, I'm thinking then when we put this on, it should just go inside the lines because it would cut out the die. I don't believe goes right to the edge. Well, I'm hoping not anyway. Let's pop that in. I think we're about right. Yeah, let's try that.
Oh, here we go. I'm loving all of this.
I know, and it
stuff.
might not work, but I think it's definitely worth a try.
What's the worst that could happen?
Absolutely, we've ruined a bit of
Pepper used
card.
to say.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to do this one in a brown, so it gives us our outline. And if nothing else, you will just get a nice sort of shiny, very slight outline around. but then you can still colour it in, but it just gives you a completely different look. Oh, I was slightly out there. It's because I didn't want to put my head over there, but
that's
actually,
awesome,
that's come out really nice.
Yeah.
And you see, like, the shine on the... Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, which just shows you the sorts of things that you could then go on to do when you've got all of these. So let's just trim that up so we can see it a little bit better.
There are loads of questions coming in.
Questions are coming in, are they?
Let's talk some more. I'll ask you in a minute.
There we go. So yeah, so your topper for your card, I mean that, especially because we've done it in the green foil, you could do that for Christmas. If I turn it round that way, just so you can sort of see those outlines. Yeah, I love that. That's a really nice idea to do those ones as well. So yeah, really beautiful. So do you say you've got some more questions, Ben?
4 questions.
Oh.
Well, I think this one's more of a statement than a question, really. So Lorna says, so does that mean when you foil the sentiment die cut the same way Debbie's just done, that becomes a 3-fer, as she showed the positive and the negative, as well as the waste that we could back in with the outline piece?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so not a 2-fer, a 3-fer.
I didn't actually expect that, so I've got the 3 pieces here. I didn't expect. Oh no, I haven't got the 3. The other one. It's 4 if you're using them all, but yes, 3 if you take out. So I love how that, I mean, that is amazing. Like, that's the outline of that. These work really well. We'll turn it around so you can see them. That outline works really well, cool, doesn't it? That's very cool. Then you get the one that's on, that's your waist, that's just come out around it. And then obviously your happy birthday that's completely cut out. So yeah, it is definitely a 3-fer.
Lillian, I would say this is a customer services thing, to be honest. You said you sent in a photo of your Foilpress platform. She says she's never used it and it's warped. I'm worried about putting it through my Gemini. Could you ask Debbie what she thinks? So if Lillian's got the platform and it's warped, she's never used it, that's probably customer service.
Never used it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would definitely get in touch with customer service, because sometimes your boards will start to bow a little bit. Yeah. And that's why I always say, so I've realised with mine, if I take them out and leave them out every time I use it, it doesn't warp them so much. Okay. And also, sometimes you might put too many shims in, so you might think you want to foil it a bit more, and that is something we've all done, and Craig will be the same. Craig's our resident expert on the Foilpress, he's amazing. But he knows himself that sometimes even he's made a blooper in the Foilpress, but you learn by it, and that's what you do. You learn by your machines. So you might think, and the one thing we used to do all the time was think, oh, let's just add an extra shim in, that'll help. But actually sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just creates that overfoiling, it creates your warped boards, it creates warped card. So start off with your minimum and then build up, and maybe build up your heat or build up your seconds more. But yeah, your warped boards, I always find it's because you're leaving them on the heat. If you haven't used it, then I would get in touch with customer service.
A couple of quickies. Shirley Ann says, I wonder if you're thinking about making coasters here, because you said, could you foil press onto a thin wooden disc?
Yes. Absolutely, yes. And in fact, I was rummaging in our box. I was hoping that we might have some little MDF shapes, because you can, on your MDF, which is wood, you can foil directly onto them. Same technique as what we did with this one. So when you're doing like your die cuts, you can do that with all your wood chips and...
So if you're a big Dreamies fan...
Oh, absolutely, yeah, you can put them through, So as long as they're not too thick, but I would say MDF sort of size, you can put those through and foil them all to coordinate with whatever colours that you are doing. So I think that's a really good way of doing them,
Some great questions here, guys. We love these so much because we can hopefully help you, and you're learning as we go. There's one more for now from Mary, who says, if I was using acetate, what would the plate combination be for the foil press? If you were going to foil onto some acetate, would that be...
and we can do that. Acetate. There we go, acetate. I have got some.
I'm loving this.
Right, we've got our piece of acetate. Let me find myself a die. We've got running out of dies here. Well, we're not running out of dies. I meant ones that I haven't used. I'm going to just use the main one that we've got here. So need to heat it up again. Sorry, I've left this off probably for a little bit too long.
Do I get another go before the end of the show, by the way?
Sorry?
Do I get another go before the end of the show?
Oh yes, you can come back over soon. Well, you can come back over whenever you want, Ben.
Okay.
Right, so let's pop that. I'm just waiting for that to heat up first, and I'm going to take my dye off because we don't want to put that on just yet. So we've got our acetate. We need a piece of foil, so let's do a piece of foil. Let's do a nice blue. We'll be able to see that one, won't we?
Al's just been in touch again.
Don't get back to work.
Yeah, do you want to hear this next one very quickly? Al, this is Debbie's Al. He says, Ben, I was going to send in a picture of my watch that I'd foiled, but unfortunately I was pressed for time.
His humour is so much you, isn't it?
That is brilliant. He's thought about that one as well. He's taken him an hour and 19 minutes to come up with that one.
He'll love you, Ben, because I'm not really one that appreciates jokes.
Oh,
like
I love
jokes.
stuff like that. It's right up my street, that is. I love that.
He's constantly joking. And there are times where I actually go, I don't get it.
Oh, I get them all. Al, maybe I could hire you as my, if I ever run out of bad dad jokes, I'd hire you as my scriptwriter and come up with some funny jokes that I could annoy everyone with. Anyway, right, acetate.
Acetate, yes. I'm still waiting for my bleep. I left it out a bit longer. It really won't take that much longer, so I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
So let's pop our dye on, and then we're going to put our foil face down on the dye, and then we're going to lay our acetate down on top of that. Now, I'm pretty sure the acetate, do we need a shim? I don't think we do, but I am going to double check in here. So let's just go to vellum we do, acetate we don't. For a large dye, it's 30 seconds. So let's pop a piece of card just over the top to catch the... Oh, is that just one piece? It feels like two pieces there, just to catch the foil.
Okay.
And like I say, if you do foil over your top plate, don't worry about it. So let's just take that up to 30 seconds and then press start. And then pop our top piece on. Now that's, can I just say, just for a second, we would normally do only about 20 seconds on acetate, but because I'm using a large die, I'm just putting it up to 30 there.
Okay.
So sorry, Ben.
Well, there's a comment from Elaine. It says, Ben and Debbie, this is the exact reason that I watch these shows. I learn something new all the time, and we get a laugh as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
10-star rated for sure. Thank you for making our days brighter. More questions coming. Thank you for these. Carol is looking at vellum in a second. We'll talk about that in a moment, but yes, keep them coming.
I've got vellum. I still haven't done it. I was going to do the vellum. Perhaps you could do some vellum. So you could come over for the vellum and satin ribbon.
All right. Yeah, because Carol wants to see foiling on vellum. Keep the requests coming in. All right, here we go.
So let's take this. Look at this. Oh, this is pretty. Let me just bring in some white card because it is acetate. Look at that. There are a few of the chandeliers. Let's bring it on the top so you can see them. But look at that. Every part of that is foiled beautifully all over.
Makes you want to sing that song, doesn't it?
From the chandelier, from the chandelier. That wasn't too bad, was it? It wasn't too bad, but no, in the car I did sing as top of my voice and it really didn't sound like that. But yeah, there you go. So, and the other, just use red liner tape or our tape pens to take that down, because what you will find is it will curl like it's doing because it's heating. Yeah. We're heating plastic really, aren't we? So your heat proof or your heat acetate will be the best thing to have. But it's brilliant because I'm rubbing this and screwing this up and it's still, sorry, that was probably really loud next to my mic, but a really nice way to do is your acetate and super easy.
Mary says, OMG. Thank you, Mary, who was asking about it. She says, thank you, Debbie, for showing that on acetate. Acetate? Acetate, mate. Thanks for the acetate. Yeah, she says, thank you. Mary Rena says, that came out so pretty. And Al's just said, at the weekend, I saw Debbie foil over.
Don't. Do not encourage you. And I didn't fall over, by the way. No. I didn't fall over.
And just one quick question. So Karen's asked about the foiling on vellum. We'll come on to that, all right? So we'll have a look at that in just a few moments' time. You say, I don't have good luck with the vellum I have on hand. Maybe it has to be certain brands. Well, we'll have a look at that for you in just a second. And we'll answer your question, Karen, as well, when we come back in just a few moments' time. So time for you to check out your baskets. Time for you to get those questions in if you want to ask any more. While we do that, we're going to have a look at this video once again to give you more information about why you might want to purchase the brilliant Foilpress machine.
The Gemini Foilpress has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative Foilpress system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional-looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The Foilpress is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The Foilpress has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foilpress, made by crafters for crafters.
Snorted earlier.
I just told her one of your jokes, Al. She can't stop laughing. That's not true.
It's not true.
Karen says, I asked you this question in the break, so you know this one.
Yes.
Does stamping card work better or differently than the Spectrum Noir?
So I think what that means, Karen, is that you mean our Nina cardstock, which is our Spectrum Noir cardstock. No, works the same. Any cardstock you can foil onto. So they're different weights. So what I would say is maybe go down a few seconds because it's a thinner weight cardstock.
Okay. And so we're over here now to look at vellum, because Carol was asking, so she said, could you show foiling on vellum? I didn't have good luck with the vellum that I have on hand. Maybe it has to be certain brands. I don't know why it should be, or would it need to be like a certain thickness of vellum?
I thought vellum was pretty much all the same weight, although I do have to say, Sarah just brought out some in her Dragonfly collection.
It was slightly thicker, wasn't it?
And it felt a lot thicker. Yes, it did. So maybe I'm wrong. There might be different weights. This is our just everyday vellum packs that we do in our A4 cardstock. And I've got sort of a die. This is the congratulations die to on here. I'm trying to think if I can find. We might have actually. Let me just have a rummage in our boxes, as you do. Ah, yes. Now I've got a bigger piece of vellum. So what I'm going to do, just in case, because I don't know what you are, you're laughing because I'm just going off piece again, aren't I? But I don't know what stamp you are using, so it might be a medium one, a large one. Tell us what you're using on them. So what I am going to do, I'm going to bring in that bigger die as well and see if we do it onto a bigger die as well as onto a smaller die, if it makes any difference. I don't think I've used such a large piece of vellum to ever. We normally just do it for wraparounds or sort of words that we put on the front of the card. So let's do both. So first of all, I'm going to, so you're looking at the book, but you're going to do this. We're on this top one.
What are you doing, the big one or small one
Small,
first?
let's do the small one first.
Oh dear.
Oh,
vellum, low.
Low.
20.
20 seconds, there you go. So you set that to 20 seconds.
Pop on the doodah.
Place your die on. I'll get
You still go about there, yeah?
You can put it anywhere, yeah.
What colour are you going for?
Do you want this gold shimmer?
Oh, yeah.
Gold shimmer.
Gold shimmer.
Gold shimmer. Oh, yeah, I've got a silver
timbers.
shimmer. So pop
Silver.
that on.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Shiny side down. Put your piece of vellum over the top.
All right. There we go, my love.
Right.
Get that on there. Make sure it's like
And
in
I
the right place.
think, does it say we need a shim? Did I read?
Oh, yeah, 300 GSM shim.
There we go.
That's in the
300.
additional shims column.
There you go. So
300
straight
shim.
over the top, and then your top plate, which is under your booklet. And then press the start.
I feel like I might have moved that a bit. But...
It doesn't matter if it's moved, it's just as long as it falls onto where we need it to foil to. I'm just going to move your shim up, Ben. Can you see
yeah,
it's not
quite
butted up
Oh,
to there?
yeah, it didn't butt that up.
Yeah,
so
so you have to just make
Come
sure
on,
it's
Ben.
onto there.
Just pop that on there. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
They're bringing that back down.
2,
They're back, aren't they? Is
1.
that X Factor? Sounds like X Factor.
I was thinking more like Thunderbirds.
Oh, okay. You sounded like the man from X
No, the man from the X Factor talks like that. Come on.
Oh. I didn't want to leave it on the heat any longer.
Oh, yeah. Don't leave it.
Because it is vellum, so you do only need a minimum of 20 seconds. How much is it for a large die? But don't forget the plates while I've asked you. We need you to multitask then.
Large. Large on vellum, 45.
Oh, 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Right, so you undo that. I'm going to pop this up to 45 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, it's because the plate's not in, it won't work. I thought it still could put the seconds in, but obviously not. You're going to do the reveal onto here, yeah.
Shall I plug it in and do it? Just no.
Yep, you can plug it in, yeah, because we need that to be heated up. Oh, oh.
Hey,
Boom. Beautiful. Yeah, 20 seconds, yes. That's amazing. Looks
You might well
amazing.
beep. Look at that.
There you go.
Yes.
So try that out. Have we seen if they've, who was it? Carol? did you
Carol.
say? Carol.
Yeah. Well, let's see if she's come back.
Let's do the larger one now, Ben. So I'll pop that on.
Okay.
Then we need a bigger piece of
Gold shimmer.
gold shimmer.
No?
That one
just
looks like
gold.
no, just gold. We'll just do
Yep,
a gold because
more
that's
gold.
already cut. Pop that on the top. We need a
card.
piece of card. Oh, you
Oh, you can
no.
use-
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can use
use
that one
again.
yep.
Come on, waste not, want not.
Well, that's use it for shim because we need to put another shim. So you
Oh,
that
okay.
one's already damaged. So put that one on. So we need 2 pieces.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh,
Doesn't matter because it's just to see if it
Yeah.
works onto. Have we put the vellum down? No. We're not doing card. We're doing vellum, aren't we?
yeah, of course we are.
That's me. That was my fault. So vellum first.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yep.
Vellum.
Then you can use
Then
that
you
card shim.
Then shim. Yeah. That's
and
fine,
then
didn't
40, 30 seconds. You say 40, 40
it?
seconds?
Vellum, 45, 300 shim, 45. Okay. What am I-
That's it.
What am I going to do?
Press it
before-
down.
Huh?
Press it. Start.
I haven't put the thing on yet.
You're taking a long time.
No,
like-
I'm just...
Now that's gone up to 50, maybe 55
oh,
seconds.
sorry, so I have to be fairly...
And then that's it, then
Oh.
press it, that's it. I don't think it'll make too much different on the vellum, but what you don't want to do is create overfoiling.
No.
You can get an eraser, but I'm not sure what it's called. It's a specific eraser that takes off like metals, and you can buy it from stationery stores. Someone will, Colleen's left us and she used to always know what the name of the eraser was. So yeah, you'll be able to find that out. And if you do get a little bit of overfoiling, you'll be able to do that. I can't believe that's the time.
We're having a great time, aren't we?
Absolutely.
I've really enjoyed this. I love coming over this side of the studio and having a little play around.
Yeah, it's good
not
to
as
be
scary as all that, is
creative.
it?
No,
It's
not at all.
fun. It's easy. It's brilliant. Get ready, get ready. Remember, don't just pop that out and we just get a beat. It said, I'm ready. Like that. We pop that. Here we go. Come on, who's excited? Hey?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see on a larger project how that comes out, because that's come out perfect. That is beautiful.
I know. Because I did it.
And then pop it on.
Pop it on there. Do you want to plug it back in?
You can do. We're going to keep using it, so.
Okay, so. Oh, you might well beep again. Noisy little thing, aren't you, eh? Oh.
Oh, this looks good.
Ready? Are you ready for the big reveal? Here it comes.
Oh, look at that.
He's done it before, this lad. Look at that. Wow.
That's beautiful. So I reckon that probably could have done with about another 10 more seconds.
Well, if you'd have let me talk a little bit longer, it would have
Oh,
been
that's
10 more
very
seconds.
true. See, I shouldn't have shut you up. That's very true, very true. But I love that. It's got that shabby chic sort of feel to it, hasn't it? And it looks stunning.
It's funny how it's caught a lot of the areas. Like you say, just a few little areas, it's got that sort of...
And actually, if we'd done that in gold, see, that would have gone lovely. Look, a lovely wrap round the card.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Well, actually, it looks quite nice in the silver, so the fan's on blowing it everywhere. So, but yeah, beautiful. There you go. So it does. It goes lovely on vellum. So however you're doing it, just keep trying, Carol, or try and watch back and do it with us and see how you get along. And if you still have any problems, just give us a message and we'll see if we can help you out anymore.
Angela asks, oh, you're asking, I love it all.
Lots of questions today.
Yeah.
It's great.
Could you foil onto tissue paper?
Yes, you can. And serviettes, tissue paper.
Oh,
what's
so you
the
could
other
do,
thing?
like for a wedding or something,
Yep.
you could do like initials on the serviettes.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
ribbon, you said?
yeah, let's do ribbon now.
Yeah,
yes.
sorry, I was just
Ribbon.
thinking of other
Got
things you can
satin
do.
ribbon.
Yeah.
I just took this off of something, that's why it's so creased. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking about was rice paper. You know, you get rice paper.
You?
Yeah, you can go onto there, onto tissue paper. So yeah, absolutely. It takes really quickly because it's very fibrous. So make sure when you're doing it, you only do it for sort of 5 to 10 seconds, really. That's it. Take that one off. We'll have the congratulations back. And we'll just pop that onto our ribbon. And let's trim this one. That's it. Will that fit that way? Maybe that way. Oh, I've got foiling.
Ribbon. Let me check my matrix.
Yeah, satin ribbon.
Satin ribbon. Small die. Oh, that's quick, isn't it? 5 seconds. I'll do it.
So let's just take that off because that's heating up.
So you can hold it down?
You could have just reset and then put 5 seconds.
Now you tell me. I quite enjoyed that.
Right, I'm just going to do this bit so I can feel where it actually is on the ribbon.
Yep.
So let's just, there we go, pop that on and our top plate. So what I would do is butt it up and then let it drop.
Right.
And then that way you make sure it doesn't move.
Beep. 4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
0. There we go. Pop that through.
Here we go. And you could then potentially, because I'm just thinking if you wanted to have like a length of ribbon with the same thing, you could then just whack it in again and
Just get all the way down the ribbon.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's eating my ribbon.
Hello.
It looks like a fire breathing. You are silly.
Sorry. Okay.
Now the reveal.
Yeah, the review. Do you want to do it? I feel like I've been.
No, don't be silly. No, it's absolutely fine.
You sure?
You can already see through it, can't you?
Which way do you want it? That way. Ready?
Look at that.
Beautiful.
I mean, you take a bit more time to make sure that it's lined up properly, but then all you would do is go all the way down the line with that same congratulations. I mean, look at that. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if we've still got any of the foiling goodie bags left.
No, they've got them.
Oh, they've gone. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anyone that got them, you've got their alphabet in there. You could literally write people's names on. You could put the bride and groom's name on it for the front of the car, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Like to tie along.
Yes.
Oh, that's such a great
Actually have
idea.
their names with that alphabet. So if you've got that £30 one, yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Right, well, how are we doing for time, Johnny? Are we all right? Yeah. So what I want to do, I'm going to bring in all these different ones now.
Okay.
So let's make a project, shall we? Make a project, yeah.
Do you want me to go away?
No, you can make the project. Oh, you were asking Johnny, sorry.
No, I was sort of asking you.
I love this one. This is really pretty. So this is the Baroque, and it's the cut, because yes, you have done one, but we'll do another one. So we're going to do our cut one for this.
Baroque.
Yep, the Baroque. We've also got our Provence, which is the border and corner, so we're going to be using the border.
Yep.
So we're going to pop that on, and we're going to be using these on different things. But what we're also going to do is use these letters. These are very clever. So I've put a D because obviously it's for me. making my own card.
70% off all the letters if we've got them all. I don't think we have got them all. I think some have sold out, but have a check.
Yeah, some of them have sold out, but we do have them, and it means that we can. Let's just bring all my elements in. It means that we can. Yeah, D for Debbie. It could be for any price. So. No, what's the price on these, Johnny? It's coming.
Where is it?
No, it's not there.
Oh, oh, sorry, I was looking at the bottom of the screen.
So was I. Where?
It's there. There.
Oh, it's up there!
Yeah. I was looking at the bottom like you were. And you go.
We're waiting for the bottom strap to come along, and it's up the top. £1.49.
That's ridiculous.
Wow, that is ridiculous. And what's nice about the letters, even if you can't make the full name out of what you want, because there's only a few of the alphabet letters left, just use it.
If you call Dot, you can do your name.
You're good.
Have you got a D and an F? So you could do your initials.
DF.
Yeah, DF. Could we do Bama? Oh, there's no Ma.
But you can always write it in, or you can use your other letters that you've got in your goodie bag that you might have not got, but if you have, then you're okay.
Yeah. Or what you could do is if you've got the start of your name, you could then, if you've got any of our alphabet stamps or dies, you could then complete it that way, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
You could do it that way.
Right, now these ones are a little bit different as well because they're not just your letter, you get a stamp with them as well. So the first thing we're going to do then, let's bring this all over. And we're going to pop that. Now try and pop that centrally to your, to the inside on your mat.
Is this a test?
No.
Oh.
No, it's just that we can't see it. So when you want to be able to, let's move this there.
Oh, that wasn't easy. I got to pop it centrally if you pull it away. Oh.
That's like the door earlier.
Oh, that's so funny.
Talk about time. We have a green room, but you have to go down a corridor to get in the green room. So I literally put my hand on the handle as Ben was pulling the door, and he pulled me in, but frightened.
And Debbie frightened the life out of me because I opened the door as Debbie was going to push the door to go through, and so I went like that, and Debbie came through going, "Ah!" I scared the life out of me.
Your heart really sinks. It's very unexpected. It was very funny afterwards. If only there had cameras on us, with stupidity, honestly. Right, so have we got that sort of centre? It's a little. I'm going to go up.
What? Oh, that was spot on.
No, he wasn't. Look, there's two. I pushed the door, Johnny, and he opened the door.
It was very funny. I didn't see it, so you scared the life out of me because he was screaming.
It scared the life out of me because I wondered what happened with the door.
Yeah, unreal. My heart was when, you know, like the cartoons where the heart jumps out of the chest. It's like I was like that. Wah! She was like that.
We were both like. It was very funny. Okay. And then when we're going to put this piece of card as centrally as possible.
What? As central as possible on the D?
Central, yeah, on the D,
Well,
yeah.
I've got no idea.
Well, you follow the grid round, so you make sure it's sort of central. I'm not too worried. We've got one that's already done, so it's fine. Right, and then we're going to put our top, that's it. And we're going to leave that 5 seconds on and just set it for that 5 seconds as well. Because it's a really small die, so we don't need it any longer. Oh, you've gone off.
Oh.
And blinked.
Ready. So putting that in there. There we go.
Ben's taking up all the room today.
Sorry. Come on over.
We are like children at school, aren't we?
I love being over this side of the studio with you, Debbie.
I love it. That's so
so
good.
much more fun. Right, I'll put that one back in.
All right, take that one out. You can touch me, it's okay, Ben. It's almost like you don't want to touch somebody.
Well, I don't want to push you behind
We've been so used.
Yeah.
I keep going behind the L, don't I?
Come this
on
way
the
a bit more.
screen.
Come on, come over.
Because you need to get back to this, though. That's
yeah.
why I'm letting you have a look at that.
Oh,
Yeah, perfect. Looks broken, doesn't it?
yeah.
It's not broken. It's
Isn't
not
it?
broken, no. That's what I was saying about it comes with...
Oh, a stamp.
Yeah, it comes with a stamp. There it is, up here.
Yes.
So, look, if we bring this forward, can you see the actual stamp here? That's it, you take that off. Well done, you're really learning here, Ben. And then we've got our little stamp. So all you do is, I'll stamp this while you're foiling some others.
Oh,
so
yeah.
let me bring this out. Oh, doesn't want to come off of there, it's a brand new one.
Oh, that's like the... Oh, the bag's gone though, hasn't it? Stop mentioning the bag, Ben. It's like the ampersand in the bag, which is the same system as this.
So I'm going to look at this directly over, but what this does is it's been made specifically to fill the gap of there, so it looks very clever. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to set you up with the next thing now, Ben.
Tell you what we haven't done, which we promised
what
we
haven't
would
we
do.
done? Yeah.
And, Jeanette's just asked about it, showing the top plate, extender plate.
Yes, we will do. We've still got time. Let's see. If we don't get this finished, it's fine because I can do the finished card. But what we are going to do is use this. So we need the base plate. Can you remember which one was the base plate to put the cut ones on? Nope, not that one.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. Yes, it is, Johnny. That's the Baroque one. Pop that one on.
70% of the Baroque has gone.
Some of that.
Only 30 more chances to get that.
Oh, we've got a bit of wind going on. No, do not go there, please. Then we want our metal.
Metal.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we want our top plate.
And I've lost track of how long we need now.
We want 45 seconds
Oh, okay.
on this one.
You stamp then, do you?
Yes, I'll do the stamping. So I'm just going to get myself... I've got a rocker block and an ink pad. So let's just
Go!
do that.
Do you want me to move this out of the way? You've got enough room?
No, fine. Absolutely fine. I'm moving just so I'm in
get in.
shot,
Go
so
on.
I don't look like I'm hiding from
You are,
everybody.
come on.
I'm there, I'm okay. I don't want to get in your way because
No,
that'll
I'm
be
not doing
finished soon. No, I'm not doing
I'm
anything.
just waiting for that to count down. Ben is doing fantastic, says Mary.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you
I'm
are.
having fun over here.
Doing amazing.
We should definitely we should do this more often. I'm glad I've had a go with it because I, like you, had never really played with this machine before, and it's good fun. It's not scary. Look at that.
It's a shame we couldn't get that in the camera, but look, the stamp just stamps into that image, which is incredible.
Yeah.
So that's our main image, and then I have got one that I've already coloured in because I know we're getting short on time. So let's just bring in my coloured in one.
Satisfying, isn't it?
It's very satisfying.
Maybe jump again.
I remember first die cutting, and when you heard all that crunching, some more than others, you used to think you'd break in the machine.
Oh yeah.
Let's move that ink pad out the way.
Beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ooh, here we go. So you can go over there. Isn't actually that warm, is it?
No. Like I say, it's really, I mean, they're hot, but it's not going to burn you. Sorry, I'm scratching you there, Ben. Oh, the reveal. Look at that.
Oh,
I mean, that is
yes,
beautiful, isn't it?
sirree.
Absolutely beautiful.
that for £7 or £8.99.
What, that
to get
whole
that
die
effect.
is?
Yeah.
No way. We're
£5.99
giving it
if you're
away, aren't
platinum.
we?
Only
That's amazing.
30 left.
So these are great frames because then you pop that
Did that
over the
quick?
top. Look at that.
That's amazing.
I know, it's so clever. So I've already stuck one together, and all we're going to do is put a quick card because we want to get the other one. Yes, it's like everything. We've just got a demo.
Shall I
so
get
I'm
the
gonna move
Gemini
that
over?
there. Yes, please, Ben. I'm going to just pop this as a card together, so we've got a card. Like to at least have one, so we can put at least something in there. Yeah, can I thank, actually, I mean,
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't expect to win Card of the Week last week. And more so because of all the beautiful bow cards that we...
That was on
were
our
in.
show, wasn't it? The fuchsia that you made.
Oh, I put the glue in the wrong place, so let me just rub that off. Yes, it was, yeah, absolutely. But I actually thought that those bow templates were incredible, those ones that were in, so I didn't expect to win, so thank you so much. So we're just going to pop that on top of there. Yeah, I did only do the bottom part. We need a plate as well, Ben. The actual extender.
Oh,
There
yeah.
is an extender in, I think there's a Foilpress box, and I'm pretty sure that there is an extender in there.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know what I've got to use now? Foam on a row! 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 Hey!
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop.
We will not be cancelled.
We will not be. And we won't dispute it on this programme.
No. No. It's only a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like you're having fun, Ben, says Alison Lee. I am. I'm having the most fun, the best fun. I like it over there, but it's fun when you get to come over here and have a bit of a play,
Absolutely.
a bit of a mess around. It's good.
So we're going to just line that up on there. The reason I've used the foam is so that acts as our stopper, and then I've just got a little ribbon which we're going to just tie in with the actual red on our roses, just at the top, and there we go. At least we've got
Really love this.
one demo done in the hour. But yeah, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? And if you think of everybody that you know what's got that initial, that's such a nice way of creating a lovely little card there. Beautiful.
Gorgeous, says EB. That is amazing, Sister Samantha. I love it. Kathy C says, oh, I've got this frame and alphabet. I must try this card. Do it. Angela Krause says, mouth-dropping gorgeous. And Rhonda Crowley's on the foam on a roll train singing along with us. We're going to have a look at the Foilpress top plate extender. So this is for use with the original Gemini, isn't it?
Yes. So, because a lot of people complained when we first brought out the Foilpress and asked that if they could use, they only had a Gemini, not a Gemini Junior. So Sarah then thought, well, actually, rather than everyone have to buy another whole machine, let's just bring out something that can extend the shoulders to pick up the optical sensors that are in the, extending your shoulders, pick up the optical sensors that are in the big machine. And it's really simple, because if you bring in that other shim, Ben, where did we put it? Yeah, that one under there. It's the same as the middle section of that. So if you put them together, you'll be able to see how they work. So these are your shoulders. So if it, oh, you can see it that way. So these shoulders at the side are what's going to pick up the sensors on the Gemini.
Gotcha.
So exactly the same. This piece here is what butts up against here. So you can see it fits perfectly.
I see.
So exactly the same. And you don't want that to go over. You don't want that to go
No.
on top. It must always butt up to there. Okay, so let's just do...
Whack something through.
Yeah, that's absolutely. So let's pop this on. Do you want to do it again? Do you want to do one more?
Yeah.
Pop your foil over the top. And this time we're going to foil onto glitter cardstock. So we tried to do this in this morning's hour and we wasn't very successful, so we're going to try again. Yes, well done, Ben. I'm
Thank
very
you.
impressed.
Thank you. And then
And then your shoulder
shoulder
your
pads.
shoulder pads. No, see, you've done that rookie mistake.
Do you know why I keep going? I keep going up to there
Yeah.
for some reason, but it's there.
Yeah, and it's why I keep reminding everyone, because you must butt it up to that.
How long?
And then for that, we just want 20, was it 30 seconds, I think? Let's have a look.
What was it? Was it a
The
medium?
next one, this one here, medium die
Yeah.
on glitter card, which is like pearlised card,
Oh,
really.
that's card. 30.
30, yes. Beep, 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 beep. And we're ready to go, so 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
We've only got 7
Where
minutes
has
left in
that
the
time
show.
gone? It's just
been so much fun.
flown by.
Hi to Patricia, who says good morning from Scottsdale, Arizona. 100 plus degrees today. Next week,
Whoa.
110. What is that? What is that, Johnny? Can you work that out?
Ridiculous.
That's warm, is what that is.
That's got to be,
It's got to be nearly 40.
35, 36.
35, 40. Because 100 is 30, isn't it? I think.
43! See, my son sometimes says they're 40 in Mexico.
Yeah, if it got to 43 degrees here, literally the country would just cease to
Yeah, our roads would
carry on.
literally melt, I think. And there you go. That's how you use it in the Gemini. So it's the only thing you would have to buy extra if you have a Gemini. But actually, it's better than having to buy a whole new machine, isn't it?
It's only £9.59. Or
Bargain.
is it £12.71?
Beep. Oh.
Oh.
I thought it disappeared
Yeah, me
then.
too.
Like, where's it gone?
And as if by, oh, hello. And as if by magic.
Ooh. So this is onto a coated cardstock, so glitter cardstock, which is not what you would expect to be able to glitter onto, but it does. It's amazing. I mean, it just makes it look very stylish, doesn't it? Very
That's
professional.
amazing.
I mean, that is amazing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it just shows you, it doesn't matter which machine you have, but with the Gemini, you do need that platform, the extender plate. And for $11.99, it's very, very affordable.
You almost don't think that you can enhance that anymore, do you, that gorgeous glitter card? But then when you put that on top, I mean, wow, that
looks
is just
amazing, doesn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Love it.
Perfect. And there we go. That's all what you can do and much more with the foil press. And yes, so did I thought?
Where's your card gone?
Where's it gone? We've made a bit of a mess, haven't we? No, I thought I put it over there.
Oh, you made a right old mess. Look at the mess she's made.
It does show. I tidy up as I go along.
dear.
You come over, Ben, and then I don't tidy up. There it is.
Oh, there we go. Have a look at
There
that.
it is. Yeah, you take that with you.
No, you've got
Oh,
to
you
show
want a
it so
shot
I
of it.
can move so people
Oh.
don't know that I've moved. So ready, you show it and I'll just a bit, look, and as if by magic.
Oh, now look at this beautiful card, see? You won't even notice that Ben's disappeared. Ben, how are you doing?
Oh, well, as if by magic, the magic of TV, I'm back over in my box where I should normally be. Lorna says, thank you both for a fantastic side-splittingly funny and informative masterclass. I think we've done it, haven't we? I'm pleased with this show. I've not laughed so hard in ages. Well, listen, if we've given you a laugh, we've done our job. If we have made you more confident with your machine, we've done our job. And also, if we've made you go, you know what, I need one of those foil presses in my life, we have done our job. We'll show you the interchangeable sentiments. You've gone crazy for these. I'm not surprised with a 70% saving. Angela's just asked, do I still need the extender plate with the large foil plate for the OG machine? Yeah, because you need it to fit onto the plate of the foil press, don't you?
No. Sorry, because that's a completely different machine. So that's a whole new machine, isn't it? Oh, no, you do not. So I know, sorry, I had to think because I never had the big plate. So what they're talking about is we made a big A4 plate of this.
Yes.
But that plate would already be extended, so you wouldn't need it with that, no.
Got you.
Yeah.
The interchangeable sentiments, I can't believe I'm saying this, these are limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means...
It soon won't be seen.
These were about 30-40% at the start of the show, and you guys have cottoned onto them. I think reason A is because they're amazing value, 70% saving, and reason B, you've seen us, we've seen Debbie foil these, just how amazing you can create effects with them. I'll very quickly show you, because I've just realised we've got 2 minutes left on the show. So you've got your butterfly foliage, which brings you the happy birthday, happy thoughts, and happy Easter. Try all of the things that Debbie showed you with these as well when you get these home. Just for you, miss you, thank you. Of course, if you just want to use these as your regular dies, you can do that as well. But isn't it nice to know that you can do so much with this set? Sending hugs, sending kisses, and sending love. That is your wildflowers. Lovely vines is your best wishes, best of luck, and best friend. That's going to look absolutely gorgeous through your foil press. Then you've got sending wishes, sending birthday wishes, get well wishes, and then lastly in this set is the pretty florals, which is your congratulations, condolences, and celebrate. Great show, says Irina Varna. Laurie Bennett says, awesome show, demos and loads of giggles and laughs. Alison Bashkert says, I love my foil press. The alphabet dies are brilliant that are in the mystery bag. Thea says, a super Masterclass. Mary says, this has been a very informative and fun show. Thank you so much, Debbie and Ben. And lots of you just loving that card as well. That card, of course, that Debbie made will be going through to the vote at the end of the day because we did lots of techniques, didn't we? So that's the only full project that Debbie made. Lots of information, says Barbara. Hopefully that has been helpful to you. As we said, rewatch the show back, check out our YouTube page as well, and you'll see even more on our Foilpress machines. Don't forget, it is our Jubilee event. We've begun it today. Don't forget, free standard shipping here in the UK, half price shipping in the US. Join up to Club Inspire if you're not yet a member and get a £5, $5, €5 credit into your account. Get shopping with us. If you shop every day and spend over £10 or $10, you'll get a free gift added into your cart. It's double points as well over the course of the next 5 days for all of our Club Inspire members. And so much more to get excited about as well. 3 for 2s all over the place on the website. So do make sure you check them out. And triple points on Totally Tiffany goodies over the course of the, well, up until midnight tonight. So do check those out. Debbie, we're back together in 2 hours' time. What have we got coming up on Creative Cravings?
Balloons. So we've got some of my favourite. I love the balloon sentiment. So we've got the balloon, we've got liftables, creative cards. Yeah, we've got loads. It's going to be another fun couple of hours.
Looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it, yes. See you then.
We will see you then. I will, if you fancy winning some cards, see you over on my Facebook page in 15 minutes' time. I'm going to do a quick Facebook Live. I've got 9 signed cards to give away. So if you fancy winning one of those, we'll see you over on... who signed them? Craig signed them, Corinne, Sharon from Dawn Baby Crafts, and also Gwen from Creative Expression. So we've got 9 cards to give away. If you fancy joining me for that, a bit of fun in 15 minutes, I will see you there. But if not, we will see you in 2 hours' time for Creative Cravings. Thanks to all the team. See ya. Bye for now.
See ya, see ya.